you?
Shit. My job.
It is the United Nations flag standing in front of the Warwick Mall, September 21st, 2010. It's Adam Cole from We the People, Rhode Island. What's up? Warwick Mall, Warwick, Rhode Island. The United Nations flag waving.
We're here to stand with the independent man over there. That's who we stand with.
Yep.
That's who we're with. That old guy over there.
How ironic, they have an independent man, American flag, and the UN flag.
Sir, did you ever notice the United Nations flag flying in your city? That's the flag of global government.
Yeah, that's everything the United Nations stands for is against our military, against American sovereignty, against everything the Constitution stands for. They're openly calling the United Nations to dissolve the Constitution. They're calling for world depopulation.
See, I consider myself a constitutionalist.
Me too.
My son was born September 17th.
Bypasses.
That was the day that the Constitution was ratified. So I love that frickin'. So I consider myself a constitutionalist. So.
Oh, awesome.
We're just telling everyone walking by, but we're here at 5 o'clock to take care of this problem.
Yeah.
I don't.
The United Nations flag, it desecrates the. It desecrates. It's either the United States flag is supposed to be higher than every other flag.
Any other flag.
What they're doing, the UN flag, the United Nations is openly calling to dissolve our Constitution, to reform our military into the UN peacekeeping troops.
Oh, we give enough money to them already.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you for listening.
God bless you, man.
There it is, global government flag.
Sounds like a plan with no U.S.
Yep, the UN's openly calling to dissolve our Constitution.
We're going to turn our country into a tyranny state.
We have security lurking at us right now.
Yeah, they're sitting there waiting.
I'm expecting the Warwick PD to show up soon.
I think they'll be here early.
Yeah.
But we're not here to cause a scene or protest. We're just making a polite request, so it's going to be hard to get rid of us. I don't care if the cops say leave. We're going to try to reason through it.
Yep. It's our First Amendment of the Constitution to do this, and First Amendment. Here comes the guard now. What's going on, man? How you doing? Not bad.
They're going to make you leave the property because it's private property.
Well, we plan on going in and buying a couple things that makes us customers. We're aware it's private property, but we have a valid complaint.
Okay.
I think it'd be a shame to throw off customers for a valid complaint. We'd like to speak to some kind of mall management.
Okay. Maybe the police will remove you.
Well, we'll speak reasonably with the police as well. This flag is a problem, sir. I mean,
I understand that. It's just that we have orders that it's private property and there's supposed to be no friggin' rallying and all this.
there's
kind
no
of
rallying.
stuff.
No, it's no rally, nothing, you know, it's all peaceful, you know.
This
peaceful.
woman approaching us is from the Providence Journal in the green shirt there. She's going to cover anybody who throws us off this mall property.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Talk to Mr. Garabedian?
We have not.
I left a message, it got nowhere, and
All right, here's the deal, okay? Like I reiterated, you've heard, I'm Scott, remember me?
yeah, how you doing, man?
Like I reiterated to you the other day, it's private property.
Yeah, but we're here buying something. We're
Come on.
customers right now.
You wanna go off?
We got the Providence Journal right here. Is that her?
You can go outside. You can,
Ma'am.
listen to me.
Let it go.
Okay.
Linda, call Dominic, tell him to meet me in front of the food court.
Yeah, we need a mall representative here.
All right, you're gonna end up having to go outside in the street though, okay? You can't do that here.
All right, but
Do what? Right now we're just
Yeah.
standing.
Come on, yeah.
There's no signs. There's no tons of people.
Yeah, we're not causing a
We have
scene.
a
We're
legitimate
exercising our
complaint,
First
and we
Amendment
need-
of the
we kinda need
Constitution.
management to address
Yeah.
I am manager. I'm the director of security here.
Well, we
Well, that
need
doesn't make you mall
mall
management,
management.
and we know who buys this flag and where he
I'm not
buys
gonna
it,
argue with
and
you,
we're
okay?
gonna have to.
We're gonna be very nice to you about it. Nobody.
Oh, absolutely. We're trying to
Here be
cooperate.
jerks
We,
about
yeah,
text.
we're
We
trying to
just need
cooperate.
do what we need to do.
You're not gonna do it on this property though. Private property, and this is like me being in your house. If you ask me to leave, I have to leave.
Well, we need to speak to the mall
The
manager.
person who doesn't live at that house, you know, doesn't really tell the mailman to leave. And we know the co-manager of the mall, and I think he's ultimately going to have to be the one to kind of answer for this flag. This is the equivalent of a Nazi flag
Exactly.
flying in someone's city. This is global.
The
terrorism
documentation
right now,
how the
flag.
UN is about.
That's
This
your
is-
opinion, sir. That's not a...
No, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
The UN's openly calling to
Can be
dissolve
proven.
the American Constitution,
They openly called to dissolve the United States Constitution, to kill our republic.
reform our military into a peacekeeper troop.
He's trying to call you on your cell phone, but I told him that you didn't have it with you, so he's gonna call you on Ed's cell phone.
Hello. So we've already been approached by mall security telling us that we're going to have to leave the property. There's no protest, there's no masses of people out here. You know, it's not a
Just
protest.
us two, that's
it's
it.
not a demonstration. We have a valid complaint for the manager of the mall. We think someone of that level of management at the mall should come out and kind of address our complaint, because this United Nations flag flying in our city, whether or not it's on private property, is a serious problem. That's where we're at.
Absolutely is a serious. Maybe private property, but you know what? This serves the public. And as the public has to see that trash bag called the UN flag hanging up there, a flag that openly declares the end of American sovereignty, end of the United States Constitution. And the beginning of a new world order and global government. That's what that flag stands for. It's 3:43 p.m. September 21st, 2010, in front of the Warwick Mall, Warwick, Rhode Island. And Dan Bidondi from We Are Change and Adam Cole from We the People, Rhode Island. And we're being approached by security here. And how ironic to have an independent man standing in the middle of two flagpoles, but a UN flag hanging.
The independent man and the UN flag do not belong anywhere near each other.
It's oil and water. Sir, can we see a manager of the mall, please? Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be with you in a minute, right?
Sure.
Last time I spent any significant time at this mall, I was on the roof. This was my job, these cameras. You might recognize my face from the distant past.
You work for Mustafa?
I did work for Mustafa, I no longer work for Mustafa. That's me.
You're on your own camera, huh?
I'm on my own camera. I even waved to it. I do good work. I know the film will look great.
What's your first name again?
My name is Adam.
That's right.
That's me.
Where you working now?
I do something different. I'm no longer in the security field. Ever since Department of Homeland Security and the United Nations started dumping money to put cameras on public property downtown Providence, I realized what was going on and I got out of that industry.
The lady from the Providence Journal.
We don't come ill-informed. This is what we do.
We're patriots, that's all we are. We care about.
Sir, I'm only doing my job.
Yeah, I understand.
We know,
I
we're
mean,
just
it's
trying
totally
to
understandable.
I'm not
Yeah.
Some judgment on you. I
Yep.
mean, this is America. You do have the right to
Yep.
your opinion.
And we realize the sticky situation about it being
Yeah.
private property and all,
Right.
but if they were to hoist that swastika flag up here, the public would be outraged in no time. And we're informed enough about this United Nations flag to know it is the equivalent of tyranny to the likes of
Definitely.
Germany.
Openly calling on TV, the United Nations openly calling for world depopulation, openly saying we need to reduce the world's population by
Not to
80%.
mention, Mayor Scott
yep.
Avedian has already signed a contract called ICLEI, the International Council for Local Environmental Initiatives. And they bypassed our Constitution, they bypassed our General Assembly and all our laws to make a contract that we would pay carbon taxes and that all sorts of restrictions on industry and the whole phony global warming shebang was going to happen in Warwick. They signed that contract. Mayor Scott Avedian violated the United States Constitution, the Rhode Island State Constitution, and the Warwick City Charter by doing this contract. They have sworn to pay carbon taxes and enter into the system whenever the federal government says go. Fort Smith signed it, Mayor Cicilline in Providence signed it.
Not to interrupt, let me ask you something.
Yes.
In the next few minutes, I know where this is going. Like I said, we're very going to nicely ask you to go on the sidewalk out there. Is that going to be a problem?
When we already established that, you know, when told to leave, we're going to try to reason that. We'd like to see management first, but if we're told to leave, we leave.
Hello?
As a customer, though, we have a right to see a manager.
And you know,
Of the facility.
I'm a customer here. My wife and daughter are customers here. In fact, you know, Mall Security called the cops on my 14-year-old daughter the other night, right inside here, for sitting on the bench. They assumed that she was part of the rowdy teenage group that was there, but she was not. She was told to sit and wait for her mother while her mother shopped.
What night was this?
Oh, boy, beginning of last week, I think.
Beginning of the week?
I think so. I forget what night it was. My wife's got the whole thing on video. She filmed the whole encounter. You guys called the Warwick police. The Warwick police went on and on for like 10 minutes.
Okay. Turn that off for me. Like I told you, you seem like a nice guy. I know him from way back. So I'm going to ask you very nicely now to please take it out there, okay?
We see the management first, because as
I just talked to the manager, okay?
Is someone going to come down and address our issue?
yeah, because I mean, I grew up in Warwick. I went to this mall all
I'm
my
asking
life.
you, for representing the mall management, they want you to go on the sidewalk. Is that okay?
I mean, yeah, it's, I mean,
we
the
agree on
thing
that?
is, we
No
could
one's
agree,
in?
but I mean, like, we need to see management. As a paying customer,
Not
of this mall-
available. They're not available right now, okay? I'm asking you.
When are they going to be available? Because
Adam,
this-
I don't know. Call Garabedian tomorrow. Right now, no one's
We go
available.
to
I can
customer
call him right
service
now.
and
I have
ask-
his phone number in my pocket, so we're going to call and see if he can come
I'm
down.
asking you to go out there. Is that okay? Anybody else coming down, or just you two?
We don't know.
We're gonna wait
We
for
just
our-
put the
Alright.
call out there.
What
Maybe
you can
nobody,
do-
it may be 30 people. We don't know.
What you can do is take it out on the sidewalk, okay?
We're going to head that way.
Wherever, as long as you're off the property. Okay? We agree?
What if we come back?
Huh?
What if we come back? We didn't come here for nothing. We came
If you
here.
come back-
We came here to stop tyranny and protect our
Yeah.
Constitution.
That's
This is
have
not
you-
just like there's some
I'm asking you
troublemakers.
are you going to take it out there? I'm asking
I
you
would,
very...
I would really, you know, like to see some kind of
Yeah,
management.
so there has to be
plan.
some
I am
kind of
management.
no, there has to be somebody on duty right now. Because when I came here Saturday, there was a gentleman here at the customer service. He was a general representative of the mall, and I know there's somebody all the time on duty.
That's right, me.
Yeah, but I mean, there
In
needs
the
to be a
absence of
management.
Army and management.
Well, this flag was flown per
Sir, how do you like that?
co-manager
Sir,
of the mall.
a United Nations flag hanging on U.S. soil.
That's the United Nations flag right there. Do you know about the United Nations flag?
They want to openly stating.
Adam,
There you
wanna
go.
take it out there for me?
They openly state they want to end American sovereignty and the Constitution.
good to you.
I'd really like someone to reason with before the final
Yes.
word that come down to the sidewalk.
Well, could you call them down? It's an important issue. As a paying customer of the mall, we're entitled to see a
If
manager.
we go to the sidewalk, can we have some kind of discussion about